Hello and welcome. Today we are going to Tatooine, but also I need to do dialogue.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me. Sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, myself and you and thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Okay. Yo, he just like glitched out a little. That's funny. I mean, it's not funny, but ooh, yes. Make another. Yes. Give me. How many do I have now? That's. It's a computer spike, right? Nice. Yes, give me all of that. Okay. That was a lot. Cool. Oh yeah. I am moving up. We are going places.
Yeah, what do you want? I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back of his achievements. I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with the basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below. The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giants that were in. From that, sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life. I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Cool. Here we are. We want... Damn, we have 10 red crystals. Yeah, we can be double red. Actually, I want it to be, wait, yeah, I want it to be green, green and red, cool. Christmas colors, bleh.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone. Yeah, I know. The Jedi got rid of Revan, so I figure Malik's days are numbered too. But that doesn't make the pain go away, you know? Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's just... it's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malik, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Cool.
Hey there.
All right.
What can I do for you? No problem. Anything else you need? No problem. Anything else you need? No problem. Anything else you need? Sorry, I don't... Hey there. What... I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up. My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked. I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went. Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Terrace, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. Part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with? Okay, have it your way.
Yes, what's on your mind? Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop. No? Well, you certainly aren't helping matters any either. And it's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange? And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you? A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason. No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted or that I want to go. It's just, damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again. Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Yes.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
You got it. That's hilarious.
How can I help? It was less of a dream and more of a vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not. With luck, we will. I would rather not rely on such visions to guide us. But when we have so little else to go on, and the galaxy hangs in the balance...
Yeah.
I have no idea. It was obviously important, however. That is why we must investigate this further. Are you wondering why we shared the vision? Or why we even received it in the first place? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked. And for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near-physical bond. As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will, and perhaps we should be grateful for what we've been given. I don't know. Believe me, I certainly don't find the prospect of being joined to you enjoyable in any fashion.
Oh.
The Force often seems to cause events that bend the laws of probability, especially with those that are strongly affiliated with it. In this respect, you and I will simply have to become accustomed to such convenience. We are the tools of the Force, and we will do as it wills. Quite the contrary. Ours is the ultimate free will. The Force is our destiny, but the choices we make along it are ultimately our own. What would you like to know? I have no idea.
Oh man.
Because we desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough in the Force to leave a trace. And what else should we dream about except that which is most important to our fate? We dreamed about Revan and Malak either because we were meant to or because we needed to. There is no other way to look at it. As you wish. You really should return our thoughts to business anyway.
Wow. Cold. Alright. I don't remember this. Hold up. Let's check this out, because I have never been to this place. Like, what the fuck?
Lord Malik, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malik. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malik. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malik.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malik, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Karath.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malik.
No problem. Didn't work.
Kipuna, bona na kichu. Selima wanga kunbikin. Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shaka paka. Mucho shaka paka. Tonki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shaka paka. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tonki ba non tontek. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tonki ba non ton. Tonki ba non tontek. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Selima wanga kun bikin. Kipuna, bon. Tonki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shamin. Tong abuk shamin. Tonki ba non ton. Selima wanga kun bikin. Mucho shaka paka. Mucho shaka paka. Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shaka paka. Selima wanga kun bikin. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Tonki ba non tontek. Tonki ba non tontek. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Tonki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shaka paka. Selima wanga kun bikin. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Tonki ba non tontek. Mucho shaka paka. Tonki ba non tontek. Tonki ba non tontek. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Mucho shaka paka. Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shaka paka. Mucho shakapaka. Selima wanga kun bikin. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Tong ki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami no nok. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Selima wanga kun bikin. Mucho shakapaka. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tong ki ba non tontek. Mucho shakapaka. Tong abuk shami.
Chua Penki, Yun Patisa, Di Juba Jikutka Naga, Kingu Mwa Mulira Dwana, Chalora Kun, Ki Mulira Kun King, Tong Hitwama Ag Inko Tune. Chua Penki, Yun Patisa, Di Juba Jikutka Naga Dwana, Kimba Nik Chalora. Kakincha nawabakaon, pichage borang. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune chunamuri ra, tangi wama jikona. Tonki pa nonku nek abog, jiska dosoki, kopa bononakat, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, topa na ota vokasa, yubabato kanchi. Yatuka ulan, tong hitwama ag itong hiwama ji aki inkotun, tong panokun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, ki mulira kun king, kimba no kun nik dorcha.
No neck. He said no neck.
Tong hitwama ag inkotune. Potong hiwama ji aki inkotun, tong panokun, nonek, aita ka chong chicha.
Trandoshans are no necks.
Kimba no kunik dorcha, chachiska. Topa na ota vokasa, jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki, topa na ota vokasa, yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan, chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune, chunamuri ra, tangi wama jiko na. Tonki pa nonku nek abog.
Give me all your items. What the fuck?
Topa na otavo. Achua penti. Yun patisa. Tichuba jikutka naga. Kingbu mwa mulira dwana. King.
I do not know why my shit cut out. Alright, let's go back to Dantooine, drop off this girl. Okay.
Incoming fire!
Easy peasy. Like I got it.
How can I help? I do? How did you know? You are easily the vainest, most arrogant man I have ever met. Besides, I know you can't be serious, since I was purposefully not staring in your direction. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... whatever I think about you. That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you. I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force. That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There's great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well. I believe you truly mean what you say, for now, but sometimes it is not so easy to keep such promises. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light. I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Yikukumo no ba mulira. Chigra. Ka chiku. Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Dong na bungsha. Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tuk ning chak. Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolpi kikoyana. Dong. Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek.
Mucho shakapaka.
Tolpa da pongwale gando nangugu chuchut. Kavadum ku pilio botenya. Bonanai kuchu. Hawaga boska chokola.
Tipuna. Bonana kichu.
Takom justach miki grabalmogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
Tong abuk shami no nok. Tong ki ba non tontek. Selima wanga kun bikin.
Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwale o gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamul.
Okay, cool.
The Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Yes.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve. After some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this. The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses. I thought you would. Without these fees, Zerka Corporation would have closed this port years ago. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure? It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them. As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Uchua penki, tang itwamaji, human act in ikatune, chi itakanki, chana kilikon, chiwa baba Hassan shan. Smilia, tingkuin ko ka.
Papuilta, Kolotus, Ivan Revut, Ikel Irimon. Uudasta sieltä, uutta kelkkiä, Kolotusta. Papuilta, Kolotus, Ivan Revut, Ikel Irimon. papuilta. Kolo tuus Ivan Revut, tuustadan kelfa. Hoi sidan kelfa. Tudun tuus papuilta.
What the fuck?
Kolo tuus Ivan Revut, ikel irim.
Okay. You just take your shit.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left. Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare. It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He had just started hunting. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited to sell this one. Then he never came back. Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They are worth more than 500 credits. I don't know. I'm sorry, but I can't. You will? $700
Sure.
credits.
Wow. Sometimes helping people feels pretty good, you know?
Thank you for helping this woman. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you are making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
Okay.
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for... All right. I repair the sand crawlers when they return from the mines. They get... All right, then.
La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira uba batu goji. Tong non bong chang nung yang. Tong. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Hindi hadonga chikong kapi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes.
Okay. Mission, you're high dex. Why are you using this? You can use Zalbars. Yes.
What can I do?
Sure.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses. I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants. Very well, though I do have work to get back to. Of course. Zerka Corporation records are available at our representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please. For your needs here, we maintain a fully stocked storehouse. Speak with Greta Holda about any purchases. Certainly. Please pose your questions to the representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please. I suppose you're right. It's not like you can't tell the state of things just by looking around. Mining operations here have not been a success. The ore is substandard, and there's less of it than surveys indicated. With the Sand People raids on top of it all, it's no wonder this planet has been abandoned before. No one knows. There are odd energy fluctuations on this planet, but they defy analysis or explanation. But the effect is obvious. Ore taken from Tatooine is useless for construction. It degrades incredibly fast. Word is getting out about it too. We're running out of buyers. Zerka Corporation is not doing well here. We can't ignore evidence that Anchorhead was settled more than once before, and abandoned each time. There's probably a century between each attempt, just long enough for records about why it failed to disappear. The Jawas scavenge ancient tech all the time. It's a remote world. Who knows what's here? The company would be foolish to stay. It will be costly, but in the end, leaving will be cheaper than staying. I imagine all the heavy equipment will be abandoned. It's not worth shipping out things like sandcrawlers. Maybe the Jawas will find a use for them when we're gone. That's a laugh. Very well. As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is. We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license. With the downturn in mining, people want any chance at credits they can get. Most wouldn't survive a day, let alone qualify as hunters. The last license issued before the ban was given to a woman named Marlena Venn. She'll do fine. She had a mean streak a parsec wide. She also paid double. Exceptions like this are rare, unless it suits the company to offer them. Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains. Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good. Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sandcrawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
How can I help? Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan. It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however. Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded. True, I suppose. And yet the outcome of that battle was unexpected. To all of us. Revan's end was unforeseen. As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tuk ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tuk ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tuk ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tuk ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tuk ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tuk ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tuk ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tuk ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tuk ninja mulira rabes.
Ciao baso. Gino molirani dubo. Toking ba. No kunetsak. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chunam chiwa aita. 大 kang kicha na chupornivo kun mulir Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri ra. Tangi wama jiko na. Tonki pa chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo. Kun muri ra slimo poiwanga. Tangi wama ji human act in ikatune. Baba has.
Abuelita, Colo Luz, Ivan Rebu, Puntas Garciaza, Ustakel, Chief. Abuelita, Colo Luz, Ivan Rebu, Puntas Garciaza, Ustakel, Chief. Colo Luz, Colo, Chief. Abuelita.
Ako? Mucho siya pakat. Kieno no na... Takom juz tak Miki grabal mogo. Kachi... Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Tong nabung siya nununya. Tong batuk... Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Tong nabung siya nununya. Tong batukas magtakom juz tak Miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hodunga, mucho siya pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Tong nabung siya nununya. Tong batukas magtalea. Mucho siya pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Tong nabung siya nununya. Tolpa da pongwale gando ng guguchuchut. Kabadum ku pelio botenya. Bonanay kuchu. Hawag jeda badawana ni di bobo. Tong nabung siya nununya. Tong batukas magtalea. Kachikun itahodonga. Iking kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podo na rundi hodunga kun kabe. Takom juz tak Miki grabal mogo. Kachi itahodunga. Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Tong nabung siya nununya. Tong batukas magtalea. Mucho siya pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Takom juz tak Miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Tong nabung siya nununya. Tong batukas magtalea. Mucho siya pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Takom juz tak Miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Mucho siya pakat. Kieno no namapaule. Takom juz tak Miki grabal mogo. Kachi jeda badawana ni di bobo. Tong nabung siya nununya. Tong batukas magtalea. mucho shakpakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Takom justach miki grabarmogo. Kachi ita hotunga. Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Dong na bung. Jeda badawana ni dibobo.
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I hunt Desert Raid. I don't babysit. Hoping to goad me into talking a bit? All right, what do you want? My name is Doric Quinn. I'm a hunter. I hunt. Is that enough, or should I start listing my family birthdays? I've tracked wild beasts my whole life, but I've only been hunting here for 5 years. I've much to learn yet. There are hunters that go after the big kills, the crate dragons. I don't know how they do it. I never even see the things. Komad is the one I respect, but I also trust that the only difference between us is experience. I will learn. I don't go telling stories about other people. You want to know what they think? You go talk to them. One word, though. Watch yourself around the Gamorreans. Gurk and his buddies aren't to be trusted. Everyone else I respect because they have skill. Those guys, they go for easier prey. Just watch your back when you hunt. The dragons aren't the only dangers out there. If that's what you want, I'm not sure what you hope to get out of me, though. Good hunting.
What?
Yes?
Yes?
Jeez. I hope this doesn't take too long. Gamorreans like to throw insults around, but they just don't have the smarts for it.
Yeah, I already know.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it? Oh, of course. Who put you up to this, my wife? I meant what I said about having no credits. Well, my name is Tanis, and what I do is hunt. I'm sure you've heard of me. Well, actually, I hope you haven't. Too long. But it beats smuggling. You ever run into a Sith dreadnought in the desert? No, you haven't. Hell, I married her. No, seriously now. I had this friend that crossed Sith space and got stripped of everything. It's not like I have much now, I guess, but I still prefer sand people to getting ambushed on unproven trade routes. Ah, she doesn't understand me. You know the drill. It's not my fault. She knew who I was when she married me. Uptight and cold, like my wife. They don't like me streamlining the hunt with droids. I don't fit in, but I don't let it bug me. The Gamorreans are different. Good rowdy drinking buddies. Gurk and his boys, they understand that hunting is a business. Of course, they hunt other things than raid, too. Just don't turn your back on them. Ever. Nothing. Nothing at all. Just keep your eyes on them, that's all. Fine. Good hunting.
Lord Malak was
Oh,
most
snap.
displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Not where I wanted to go. Ganondorf.
What can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since. Usually it's some kid wondering what my old racing days were like. But I was back on Taris. Seems like a long time. I'm not sure what I have that you would be interested in. I'm just an old swoop jock that doesn't have the head for it anymore. Ah, something I know. Well, something I used to know. My racing days are behind me. Gandalf is the name. Best place to race is wherever the track treats you sweet and your times are golden. It's that simple. You get hung up on any one track and he'll end up like me. My favorite stop was Taris. Taris. Always look forward to going back. No, I don't want to touch my bike at all. Maybe I wasn't in the winner's circle lately, but I still race for sport, you know? A woman. I never won on Taris, but it was always my first stop on the circuit and the last if I could help it. That doesn't matter now. You can't ask for more certain closure than the whole planet being gone. Poof, boom, gone. All right, then. Keep safe. Yep. Seems like tough.
I am going to preemptively end this stream. Take a little breather. Thank you guys for joining. And see you next time.